Wizard Business TV. We're here with Ryan. He's enjoying the sights.
What's going on, man?
He's got this gnarly Futurama tattoo, and I just had to get a look at
We gotta get the stretch for bonitis, though.
Incredible. You're watching Wizard Business TV. Today we're here with newm-doom. We got Nick right here. He's going to tell us a little bit more about his game development.
Yeah, hi. I work with Phoenix Online Studios. We're developing a game right now called Cognition, and it's currently up on Royale. They're hosting us as part of their bundle. We're in the throes of working on episode 3, and then episode 4 is going to come out a few months after that. The first 2 episodes are available online right now. They're going to be in various bundles. There'll be other deals coming up. Oh man, I've never actually been to a convention before, and seeing a place where there are this many people all gathered together who all basically have the same general feelings about the stuff around them, that there's a certain amount of like acceptability with things. Like you cannot dress up in a hooded garment, stand at the top of an elevator and howl down at people, and that be okay, like at the mall.
You're watching Wizard Business TV.
Okay, so what do you got going on here? Because I'm a heavy metal drummer, and it looks like you got a controller that you control with your feet.
You totally have a controller here that you can control with your feet. You can bind any 4 actions from your keyboard to the board, and basically just slap it on the ground. You don't hover your foot. You always have your foot on it. It doesn't have to hold it in the air, or you don't have to look for it. So you map any 4 of the actions, and that's what you get.
I think you have just created a device that is going to give me the competitive edge in gaming. Bam!
Killing people with your feet. How is it?
Blasting people with blast beats. It's the new.
We're doing a Kickstarter. It's starting next week. The early bird is going to be $89. The unlimited will be $99, and it's going to retail for $119.
You're watching Wizard Business TV. This is Gaming Etc's booth. I'm going to try out some brainwave ears.
These are the Nico-Mimi brainwave cat ears. So that's we're here to demo. Basically, this fits on just like a headband. This strap comes back and around. This needs to come flat to the forehead, and this fits on your earlobe. Mine we're wiggling a lot because that's high interest, because there's so much going on and so much I have to focus on. High focus is when they perk up, just like a cat ear. Then that focus relaxation, they'll actually droop and move just depending on the mood. And high relaxation is something I have yet to do, but they actually will droop down. All right. It is now 4 out of 4 people. When you wiggle your ears, you wiggle your ears. So that is amazing.
With your brain.
I'm Zachariah at PAX East, and you're watching Wizard Business TV.
Newman, what are you playing?
Yeah.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Serious Sam Double D Triple XL.
Is it awesome?
I died. Feel bad,
Here's what we do. You're at our booth. Today at PAX, you get to do a little jousting and everything, but the game represents something that's really, really important to all.
7, 3, 7.
From passing bills that limit gamers' rights to have.
I'm shooting blanks over here.
Whether they're violent, whether they're nice.
8, 8, 5, 6, 4, 9.
Kept Congress from infringing on all our rights as gamers.
You're the winner.
It's a weird
Told you to hang around.
Get a lot of awareness out of it so that they know.
All right, one last one. 8,
That we just like playing games,
5,
but we don't like violence. We don't like
6,
physical violence between
0,
We just like
5.
playing games. So what we're trying to do is raise awareness so that we
We'll
can
go again.
politics. People
8,
don't even play games.
8,
We're
5,
do it as games. That's what we do.
5, 4, 0.
You can come to our website at theeca.com.
Majority. 3, 2, 1, go!
They use the force, clearly.
Oh! And the Wookiee takes round one.
Just pocket. Oh, Han Solo going for the head. Oh!
That's gotta hurt. Good job.
Oh. Han Solo for the win.
Han Solo, don't leave it to win.
Han Solo.
You're watching Wizard Business TV.
We're here with Dan from Children of Liberty. Let's hear some more about the game.
Alright, so this is a stealth platformer that takes place the night before the American Revolution. You play as 4 kid spies for Power Beer's Patriots.
Oh, you beat him with that sword.
Damn right I beat him with that sword. So you play as kid spies, and they use a whole bunch of toys to knock out redcoats and help Power Beer on his midnight ride. So we blend classic 2D platforming into a full 3D environment. And what that allows us to do is basically throw 2D platforming on its head and do all sorts of crazy stuff, move in whatever direction we want, takedowns from the shadows, knock out redcoats. We've got, you know, this guy here, this is Joseph, so he's got a double jump to help him get higher. There's also his sister Allie, she's a free runner, high top speed, and there's a whole bunch of like roundhouse kicks and slides to knock out redcoats.
It looks like lighting is very important
Lighting
in this game.
is incredibly important in this game. This is being built in Unity 3, and we had a Kickstarter a couple years ago that gave us enough money to buy the Pro version. So if you look closely, you can actually see we've got basically a candlelight on him that makes his shadow flicker in the background. When you get hit, you're dead. 1 hit kills.
Punched in the face!
1 hit and you're done.
Yep.
Excellent.
So the risk level is incredibly high. So, you know, the more we give you plenty of abilities though to stay safe. I'm just gonna outrun
Nice
this
dodge.
guy.
Good. So you don't necessarily need to take everyone out. It's just finish it.
No, we've had a
objective.
couple players so far actually do ghost playthroughs of the whole thing and not touch anybody.
Excellent.
And you know, it feels good to be making a stealth game that somebody can, play pacifist if they want to. It's awesome.
Where can I find out more about the game?
You can check out the game at childrenofliberty.us. We're currently on alpha funding on Desura for $9.99. That gets you the game there, an eventual Steam key, and free DLC, which is going to be like challenge rooms and stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We also need as many votes as we can get on Steam Greenlight because we're broke.
All platforms?
Right now it's PC Mac. If we can upgrade the game into Unity 4, we'll hit Linux as well. And we're talking to a bunch of other people about what else we can hit.
Excellent. Thank you, Dan.
What's up? We're at PAX, and I just met a new friend. Hi.
I'm giving everybody with beards high fives, but I don't really know what to do with all this.
It's very soft all over.
It is, it's so furry.
Chewie, gotta go.
You're watching Wizard Business TV.
We're here with Mandy Flowerchild. I'm getting my face painted all cut and bruised up. She's with Apocalypse Survival Guide.
The app is meant to help you out as much as possible if one of these 8 scenarios were to happen. So you can look at the flyers, these are all the different 8 scenarios. If one of them were to happen, we want to help you out as much as possible. So, there's a description part that helps you explain all the parts of a certain apocalypse. So zombies obviously a little bit more fantasy, but I go over all the ways zombies have happened. Mad cow disease, funguses, parasites, now technology, how they could actually happen. And we talk about zombies in that respect. For global warming, you'll find out how fast certain wind speeds can go. You'll find out how cold the night can possibly be with snow, how high certain tsunamis can be. You get all the stats and all the possibilities, so you have an idea of what's actually happening. There's a GPS specifically for every single different apocalypse. So for zombies, you can find out where you can find food, medicine, shelters, weapons, hardware, gas, and it's catered for every single one. And for each one, you can actually save it and have it on your phone, the address and everything you need to have saved for you. So even if you don't have internet, you can still find everything you need to find. You can save a plan for each individual apocalypse. And basically, if I can see your plan, you can see my plan. If a nuke goes off in New York, I know what John is planning to do if that happens. We might not have phones, we might not have internet, we might not have signal, so it's useful to be able to see what other people are doing when this is actually going down. Right now there's contests going on the website, asgapp.com. And on the website, right now, there's a meteor coming in like 3 weeks. NASA just found out like yesterday or 2 days ago. And the contest is if at least 4 people make a plan to survive a meteor strike, meteor attack. The best plan gets $100. So as the website keeps going and I get more like survival websites, more survival blogs, survival stores, bug out bags, survival tents, all that kind of cool stuff will be used as prizes for those contests. And really, you'll have resources like Greenbow, Red Cross, everything that could possibly help you will be there. Think of like Hurricane Sandy. What do those people want to have access to? They'll have access to those things.
If you're not prepared for the apocalypse, you're dead.